Well, my name is Pete Kariuki. I am a husband. I'm married to my wife for 10 years. We have 3 kids, 3 amazing boys, Zani, Zion, and Zian. That's much about my family life, but professionally, I'm a leadership coach and consultant, and I love what I do.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you feeling
I'm
today?
feeling so good. Thank you
I
for
love
having
the
me.
energy.
Asante.
Gorgeous. Okay, introduce yourself.
My name is Julie Kariuki. I am a content creator across the major platforms, the digital marketing space. I'm also a mother to 3 beautiful boys and a wife to Pete, and we are writing a love letter.
Yay! In your own words, describe to us how you met Julie.
So Julie and I met back in high school.
Wow.
Yes. So they had come over to our school for a funky. Remember those days when you used to have funkies and all? And we had a Bible challenge going on. And I remember seeing 2 ladies walking, towards the hall where the competition was taking place. And one of them was my friend. So I was approaching my friend to say, hey, good to see you. So when I met my friend, she turned and said, please meet my friend. Her name is Julie. I said, oh, okay, nice to meet you, Julie. And that's the first time I saw her. That's the first time I met her. Suffice to say, they ended up winning the competition. I think it's because she met me before she went in. So
You have that effect on people.
I think on her mostly,
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
We met at a youth camp. We were in Form 3, both of us. I remember I was flunking in school. I was doing so bad. I hated the school I was in high school. So I'd gone to this camp to just fix my life before going to Form 4, which is now the final year. And I just needed a change in my life because I was just not doing well in school. I hated everything. I was in depression, some kind of that, something like that. So I go to this youth camp and there are these amazing people. We are praying, we are praising, we are making friends. But then this guy, just this man who was just lingering there. Every time, they'd go for football, he'd leave me with his phone. At that time, phones were really new. We had really small phones, and he'd leave me with his phone to take care of it. He'd leave me this jacket. Yeah. And I felt something there. Yeah.
Just way.
Upper, kuna kitu.
Okay. What do you think initially attracted you to her?
So the first thing that I loved about Julie was her ability to speak for herself, and her ability to just, in a table, you can't muzzle her, she's not quiet, so she'll speak up. And so we were somewhere in a youth camp having a discussion about something. And I remember as guys were discussing, I saw this girl who spoke out so confidently and with such strong will. She was so strong-willed in her conversation. And I was like, I kind of like that, So the first thing I loved was her ability to just step up and speak up and being able to just speak for herself, just the element of being strong-willed. I really loved that.
I was not interested because a lot of girls were around him. And I was not attracted to such men at that time. I felt like he stood out, of course, because of his features. And you guys won't believe, but he had a huge afro in high school. Yeah.
We need pictures.
I know we do, right? Yeah, he had a huge afro, and then, of course, he was really looking cute. So there were a lot of people around him, and to me, that was just avoid, danger. Yeah, so that was my first impression. Was like, he's too much into himself. Yeah.
I'd made up my mind in high school not to date anyone, not to get into any relationship. So I'd blocked that part of me. So by the way, nothing good funky. We had some good time, competing. The school won, and then we met much later.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think initially started attracting you to him?
Our conversations.
Okay.
Our conversations were hitting the spot, and those people who are really attracted to people who are intelligent, people who can hold a conversation, people who can talk about anything. We can talk about politics, we can talk about animals, we can talk about Kenyan traffic, anything. And you were able to have that at that young age, and that one was just the thing that just put the seal. Yes.
Now, is there an incident in time that you knew you were meant to be?
Yes. We had a youth camp. Man, this youth camp stuff happened. So not a youth camp. It was more of like a retreat. So I'd gone to the coast, and having some good time as young people by the beach. And I remember we stood by the beach, and as the waves were just hitting our feet, I remember I looked out into the ocean, and both of us, I think, looked at each other and said, did we say as vast as the sea or the ocean? We've not even started dating, but we've started speaking as though we're already an item. But at that point, two of us standing, the waves just hitting our feet, it's like everyone else was non-existent at that point, and something just started telling me, I think you got your person. Yeah.
It took a while. It took a very long time, actually. I don't know. Something was just not clicking all that time we were together. But it was just his consistency. From the time we were 19, he told me in a text that he saw me as his wife. And I'm like, please, bro, like, stop, And he would keep saying that. He said, I will never be the person who leaves. Just know that. And he would tell me that over and over again. Even when we'd have really a tough time, I'd be the one who'd break off the relationship. I'd be the one who, initiate the breakup. But he was consistent from that time till today. He's never changed any word.
So if you could walk us through your journey timeline.
Yeah.
So you told us you met in high school.
Yeah.
Maybe you could give us a time and then when you met again till now.
Sure. So high school we met in 2005. All right. Then after that, after high school, we joined a Bible. We went to the same Bible school.
Yes.
So I joined the Bible school first, and then she joined later. I convinced her to join because I saw she was losing herself in life. Yeah, she was about to leave us. So I convinced her to come and join. So she agreed to join. So we went through that year, of course, ministry, missions, doing stuff together. That was in 2007. And then 2013, I proposed to her, November 30th, I believe. 2014, July 25th, we got married. That was 2014. 2017, we got our first baby. And now it's been 10 years later.
Wow.
Yeah.
So initial first time seeing his face, 2005, at his high school, Dagoretti High School, for a Bible trivia that we ended up winning, my school. And then...
What was your school?
Hey! Murang'a County, Gatanga Girls. Yeah. So anyway, so even the whole situation of being invited in their school was just a miracle because it had never happened before. Our schools just never were in the same radar. But mambo ya Mungu, just, Anyway, so 2005 in high school, and then 2000 and, so that 2005 as well in December, youth camp. And then there was a bit of something there. We used to spend so much time together. Guys would be like, you guys need to go back to the dorms. As in, there was just something about our conversations. And then 2005, we started a Bible college, like an ex-candidate program. So we were together in that class. And then 2013, he proposed. I can't remember him asking me to be his girlfriend. That never happened. That's a whole conversation by itself.
We'll get into it.
Like, that thing annoyed me because he was just all over me. But then again, I'm like, what are we? He's like, what do you think? I'm like, bro, you need to be, Anyway, so 2007, 2013 now proposed. We got married in 2014. Yeah, and then babies after that. Yeah.
And we're here.
We are here in 2024, deeply in love. We thank God. Nakusha.
Ready, set, let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up.
And you're watching the SNS.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Show me what you got.
So you
All right,
start.
let's start. Okay. Oh, I love this one.
Okay.
Is there a purchase you made that you regret?
Yes. I don't like buying expensive things. I might need it, but I always just go through the worst buyer's remorse, like the first maybe. Yeah. I recently purchased a very expensive dress and, well, no, not that dress. There's something I bought for the house, for the refrigerator. It wasn't even very expensive, about 3,000 Kenya shillings. But that thing has eaten my brain so much. Because I'm like, I could have bought diapers. I could have bought, you know. Yeah.
I know something else you bought that you regret. I think there's a bag you got me.
Yeah. I got you a bag for your birthday and you made me return it, exchanged it, added money, and you still hated the one I got you. So that I don't think it's a me issue, that's a you issue. That's your issue.
What about the bag?
Everything, the fabric, the
Yeah, it was just low quality.
Kai. Wow.
Yeah.
The world has heard. I have nothing to add.
I
It
don't
was
understand.
from here, babe, from my heart.
I appreciate the heart where it came from.
Hey.
I appreciate the thought. I appreciate that. But the end product,
Yeah. Yeah.
we have some work to do there.
It is
So
well.
do you regret that one?
No, I don't regret it because it was from my heart. I used my money that I had saved,
Yeah.
but you decided it's low quality.
Okay. Okay.
It is well.
I've been trying to see where I'll use it. So maybe if we travel somewhere.
I don't think, no, we'll just sew it. We'll just give someone who really would appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Same
you wanna
question
go?
maybe for me. Is there anything you bought that you've regretted? I don't think so.
My purchases are very calculated.
And rare, but yeah, well thought through.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe buy things like every day.
Yeah, you're an emotional spender, buyer.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Retail therapy.
By the way, she calls me in the middle of the day. She's like, "There's a sale going on right now, and it's being closed in the next 15 minutes." I'm like, "How are sales being closed in the next 15
It's
minutes?"
true. Because I say Black Friday, they're closing sales like, yeah.
And she's like, "Can I?
Yeah.
Do we?
Can
do
I
we really,
swipe my card?
can I
80,000
swipe-
Kenya
can I-
shillings.
Can we get it now?" I'm like, "But we have it at home." And I'm in the middle of work, and you're giving me pressure to make a decision in 10 minutes.
I don't think it's pressure. It's just, it's because I know in February or January it won't be that price. So I'm like, if you don't seal it now,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I might need therapy after this. If you could go back to when we first started dating, what advice would you give yourself?
To probably just take it a bit easy. Yeah. Not to view, because I think back then, I don't know where the intensity used to come from. I think I was this young, intense dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was processing so many things
Yeah.
in life. Some of them never happened, you
Yeah.
know. So I think if I was to give myself some piece of advice when we were dating, would be take it easy, you know.
In what regard? Like,
Take it easy. Don't.
is it a mental thing or is it a physical thing?
I think more mental. Like
Okay.
dating this is not an exam. You're not preparing for an exam. All right. You're not preparing for it's not the Olympics.
Yeah.
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 No one is pushing you to win a medal or something like that. So I think I'd say just enjoy life, enjoy your
Your singlehood.
singlehood as
Yeah.
your youthful. I'm still young,
Yeah.
but enjoy
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Serious things will come, and now we know they are serious
For
things.
sure.
Like, why was I serious
Adulting
back
is
then?
real, I know. Guy.
Like, why was I serious?
I
You
know.
know, so I think I was assuming this responsibility mentality.
I think once you're given the ID, you feel like, no, I'm a grown up.
Yeah, assuming this responsibility mentality. I have to be on time. I have to sit upright. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. But there's a time in life when you'll have to sit upright. You'll have serious responsibilities.
Yeah.
So I'd probably tell myself just
Take it easy, young
just
man.
breathe.
Yeah.
You know, savor the moment.
Yeah.
Enjoy life.
Yeah.
You know, things will be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could go back to a dating life, I think I would allow to be spoiled and loved. I think I was very independent, strong woman.
Yeah.
I'd refuse for you to pay for my meals. I'd refuse for you to hold my bag. I'd refuse. Like, I don't know why I was like that.
You had issues, girl.
I know, right? Yeah, I'd be like, girl, ukipenda pendeka, be soft, you know, accept the flowers. I'd be like, me, I don't like flowers. I don't know, I was so combative. I would be more soft. Yeah. It was that season to be loved, to be catiwad by different people. Like, allow it. Eat the chocolate, yeah. There's that time you won't eat chocolate because of health issues, so eat them now.
Eat it now when you can.
Yeah.
When you can.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what the next question holds. What's one activity that you've always wanted us to do together?
Kissing in the rain outside.
Okay.
Next question.
And for you?
Kissing in the rain. Well, for me would be I think pushing and I know we tried doing this initially when we got married.
Yeah.
Just some outdoor activities. Yeah. You're getting there.
Yeah,
You've done a good job.
I'm doing quite good.
Yeah.
God gave me 3 boys. I have no choice.
Now you have no choice.
I have
I
no
have
choice.
Yeah, but I think activities will probably be more outdoor activities,
Physical.
you
Challenges,
know,
yeah.
challenges. But I'd love us to one day just be on a motorbike together. Yeah. Yeah. Praise the Lord.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah, not the crazy speed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
So
nice and easy.
Safe.
You know.
We have helmets and everything on.
Yeah, the wind is blowing through
My hair.
your lashes.
You watch too many movies, my love. So, but it's valid. That will happen. I'll make sure it happens.
Yeah, I think there are activities I'd love for us to explore.
Ziplining.
Ziplining?
Not really.
Not really, because you have to go one by one. Something that we'll do together.
Riding a horse. Camel. Dubai. No?
Almost breaking our teeth.
So, physical activities. Well, this one is deep. How do you feel about getting older? How are you feeling, my love? Because it's getting real.
So, again, things that no one warns you about or prepares you enough for. I never knew my hair would
Go. Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry, man. But I love it.
so I never knew. So I don't know if it's a factor of growing older or it's just genetic.
Of course, yeah, because about 25 you had hair, so you think the older you.
Yeah. So, so there's that, and then it kind of sucks that you're no longer, the youth of today, you know. You're no longer part of the youth. Like
Not in the youth bracket, even by
there are
Gava
things you
standards.
can't. There are things you can't do now. There are things you can't
Yeah.
apply for. Like there are things you've already crossed. Like you're like, you know, it's a done deal.
I don't know. Why does it hurt? Like
Yeah, I remember when
it
we were
hurts.
at certain age, and then we'd see certain people and be like, those guys are old.
I know.
Now we are those guys.
We are those people.
Yeah, we're like-
in nearing our 40s like this.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's the part I'm like, I'm not too excited about growing old
Yeah.
because of some of those things that
Yeah.
you know come with growing old. You start feeling pain in places you're like,
Manze,
imetoka wapi?
Since I like the way you do your stretches in the morning
Yeah, I'm
and your
like,
back is just like kaka. I'm like,
I'm like, am I a grandpa? You know, like what's going on? You know, like
yeah.
now I have to do stretches like every day.
Manze.
I have to try and walk because if you
Yeah.
don't, your body just locks.
Inashikana.
So I'm like, Jesus Christ, when did I become a babu? So that's the part I'm not too happy about.
I think for me, it's all the things I saw people talk about. You know, ladies with menopause, with the hormonal changes, with your body doing the opposite of what you want it to do, and those come with age. I'm not sure I'm enjoying that.
Yeah.
But I think something that has helped me a lot in this whole process is I'm looking at each year as such a blessing
Yeah.
that some people do not have the privilege of getting.
Yeah.
Growing older is such a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the more I've embraced it, the more I've accepted that aging is normal.
Yeah.
It's a natural process. It's helped me.
Yeah.
That I'm not out there trying so hard to fight a wrinkle I saw. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to hide a gray hair I found in my hair. I'm like, it's such a privilege. You know, there are guys who didn't make it to their 20s, there are guys who have not made it to the 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, that has helped me with this whole process of just going. But I think like in your after 35, it's like a rapid. There's a whole process that happens there that can kind of get you off guard. The pains, enough for women. I think when you combine it with now childbearing,
Yeah.
and the way it leaves you, you don't recognize your body, you don't recognize your moods. It's a whole thing, yeah. But for me, I just look at it as a blessing, and I think it's really helped me even celebrate my birthdays. Because you remember, there's a time I used to get depressed. The night before my birthday, I'd be so down because I'm like, I can't believe I'm turning 28. Look at me now, almost 10 years later. But now it's such a big deal. Like, what?
So what changed for you that now it's no longer, you're no longer feeling bad about aging, you're actually feeling good?
It's because I look at it as a blessing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like such a privilege. And that I honestly didn't play a part. It's just God, by his own mercies. He's like, okay, here you go, an extra year. And I'm like, yay, get to do more life with people. Yeah, that has changed significantly for me. I used to hide my age. Now I can tell people my age. I don't care, really. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Is it my turn or your turn?
Yours. Wait, mine. Wait.
No. No, it's me.
Really? Oh, yeah, it's you. Sorry.
Okay. I like this one. What's something that I do that makes you feel special?
Oh. I think the way you pick me.
Pick you?
So, you've done this thing since we started dating. You'd take me to the salon, wait for me, because you didn't even have a car, you know. And then now you've carried that on even till now, like we are 17 years into our relationship. You still do the same thing. Like I'd be in salon and be like, are you in the neighborhood? You'll come pick me and you'll say hi to the guys there. I don't know, nasianga fite. Just feel like, that's my man, you know? I love it. I just love it. Like when I go for my chamas, you know, you'll come, say, you either drop me or pick me. Yeah, like this just, that thing, and you've done it since we were so young. I just love it. It makes me feel so like, I just feel like jelly. I feel so good. Yeah, Usi stop.
Okay.
Even when we have like 5 cars between us, just be making sure there's a way you get to me, and yeah. Even when you hire drivers for me, like, yeah, it just makes me feel really special.
Okay. So that has put me, so I've been in a lot of women's meetings
have.
as the only guy.
You've
who's
been to
around
bridal showers.
to pick my wife.
Yeah, yeah.
So that makes you feel
Extremely special. Yeah, yeah. Because I look at my friends and some of them, they've never had that. So I feel like it's something that's, yeah, it makes me feel nice. Like I enter the car giggling, I'm just like, I feel good. Yeah. Yeah, the same question.
Yeah.
What do I do that makes you feel special?
What do you do that makes me feel special? For me, it has a lot to do with just your ability to understand me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a big deal in the stage I'm in right now in my life. Your ability to just almost preempt what Pete is thinking, what he wants, you know. So even before I even say anything or even share my thoughts, it's like you've already figured out what is troubling me or what I'm quiet about or what I'm planning or what I'm anxious about. Because sometimes, you know me, sometimes I might not be too expressive with certain things, especially when I've not found a way out of something.
Yeah.
I'm quiet until I figure it out. So the fact that you can be patiently patiently alongside me, understanding, you know, means a lot. Yeah. So I don't feel hounded. I don't feel, you know, you take forever to make decisions. Like that was before. You take forever to make decisions. What's your deal? Well, that was initially when we got married. But I think you've wrapped yourself around my life right now that you understand me properly.
When to give you space.
More than when to give me space. When to even tell the kids, just back off. Daddy needs some time on something. Yeah. You know. Just that deep level of understanding. No one else has done that for me, so I love it.
Do you think it's one of those things that even when we started talking back in 2005, and we'd have those long conversations till 2 a.m. under some stairs somewhere, was it that thing?
It's that one that
like,
you get me.
This person gets me, and it's just like the day we met, you know?
Yeah, I think you made me and you still make me feel safe. Yeah. So I feel safe. Yeah. I feel like I have a safe space. Yeah. With you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like that thing for we listen, we don't judge.
I know the judging, you have to really have self-control to not judge.
Yeah, it's time for that.
But just that thing about, you know the people who just pull you in and then use what you've given them as ammunition against you. Yeah. So I think I love that I'm safe with you. Yeah. I'm safe. You're my safe space. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus many other things that we can't talk about right now. So maybe it's in the question somewhere.
Oh my goodness. Hey, this one. Be wise. I pray for the spirit of wisdom upon you. What personality trait would you not wish to pass down to your children? Oh, okay. Yeah. Your personality.
Mine or yours?
It doesn't specify, but you can go with mine. Guy.
Can I speak for myself? You'll speak for yourself.
Okay, Sarah. Because I'm like, well, yeah.
What personality trait
would you not wish to pass to your children?
I think what I wouldn't want to pass down to them would be not being. I think there's a part of my life, either because of what happened before. I think I probably learned how to mask my emotions.
People don't know what happened before. When you say because of what happened before, I'm saying people don't.
In life.
Oh,
like what happened.
Just childhood stuff, yeah. Okay.
Stuff that happened when I was small. So I started masking my emotions. Yeah. So And it's taken a lot of time to be in touch with myself.
Yeah, that took a lot of work.
It's taken a lot of work. It's still work in progress. So that's something I wouldn't want to pass down to them. Where, I have boys right now. We have boys right now.
Yes, we do.
It's okay to be in touch with your emotions as a man, as a boy, as growing up. Express yourself. Say you're not comfortable with something. Say you're not happy about something. Cry if you need to. Jump, scream, express yourself. I know that one of the most difficult times you've had with me is when I show no emotions.
Yeah.
Whether you buy me a car.
Yeah.
Or I'm going through a hard time.
Same face.
I'm in the middle. Like there's no...
That's such a boring life. Like what is that even?
Now that is what I don't want them to have.
For sure. And so far I think they're doing well.
They're doing so well.
They're young. They have not gotten to the preteen, adolescent age. So.
Yeah, because I want them to be happy,
excited.
Just be in touch. Talk, speak, laugh, Not the one that is uncontrollable, but just being in touch with yourself as a man.
For sure. Yeah, I am in agreement with you. For me, the trait I wouldn't want to pass to my kids would be my fears. The fears I've struggled with growing up, very, very fearful. Every time you get into a matatu, I'd think I'd get into an accident. The reason why you're saying you've never been on a motorbike is because I fear cracking my skull. Like my head just goes to the extreme, and it's really...
Why does that happen?
During therapy, I think we really tried to get to the root of that. I think it was also that thing I kept a lot, the same thing as you. I was not, because of the environment, I was in a very strict boarding school. They instilled fears in us so much. And then my dad also I was a very strict man. So I grew up very fearful and a very obedient child, extremely obedient. Not even obedient, it's almost like bowing down to anything,
Yeah.
And I hate that as an adult. Like the other day I found myself breaking a rule. I haven't told you that.
Okay.
And for the first time I was like, kwani, I've been so obedient my whole life. And then where has it gotten me? Sometimes break rules. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm in that car. I'm emancipated. Like I
hope you didn't get us into trouble.
No, it's not that extreme. It's just something in the house that I was like, they are saying at 4 spoons, me I'll do 5. Like it's just not something like that, not anything. But I've always been that person who follows everything down to the T, because of fear. I don't want to be punished. I don't want to be in the wrong list. I want to be viewed as this person.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm like, has it gotten me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want my kids to be fearful at all. I want them to be super brave. I want them to be unafraid. So what, you fail an exam? So what, your hair doesn't look nice like this other person? So what, as in,
And who told you it's not nice?
Who told you it's not nice, Yeah, I want them to be so free mentally.
Yeah.
I've seen what that has been like for my friends who've not had fear, and for me, peers, women, same age group, same everything. And I can tell them, I can see how far they've gone in terms of just life skills, experiences.
Yeah.
As opposed to me, who's always just been so scared of attempting this. I can't live here because of, I can't drive this car because of, I can't be seen this place because of. Seriously. Yeah. Okay. I don't want them to get that.
Okay.
Yeah. Please explore. As in, of course with the limits and guidelines, but yeah. Put 5 spoons of sugar. See, do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not, if I see you touch. No. Yeah, let's relax, please. You know? Yeah. I don't want them to have that.
Okay.
That's really prayer, and I'm very deliberate about it.
Yeah.
Because it's very easy as the mother to pass that down to my kids. Make them extremely cautious, extremely fearful.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's one of my biggest. But I thank God the way you are, because we are able to balance it. Off with the children. I'm very in touch with my emotions. So because of the struggle you had, we've been able to now raise boys who are a bit balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And me fear now is not my...
You fear nothing. Me, I fear anything. Even just Jana, we were smelling gas in the house. Did you see I panicked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it's a whole thing.
An explosion won't happen.
What do you mean? I was ready to evacuate. Everybody evacuate, leave now. I don't know why I get like that. I don't like it at all. I'm opening windows and it's at night. Like, you know, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what this one has. What was the moment that you knew you were in love with me?
Hey, my friend. What was that moment? Oh. What was that moment? I think it was gradual. It wasn't like, you know, but it was that deep protection over you, that deep concern, like, are you okay? As in, do you need to take a walk? Do you need to, yeah. But if it was a moment, it would be that matatu ride that I keep sharing that story. We were sitting next to each other, and our hands touched, and I remember just feeling 100,000 volts of electricity.
Just went
Jua,
right through you.
nikajua we. Yeah. I went just knowing for sure there's something. This is not normal. Because I've sat to different people so many times, but there was just something I felt that day, and I was just like, no, that's the physical bit of it, but the emotional connection had happened before. Just deep concern, deep, you know, just, I don't care about your struggles, I don't care about your past. I'm here. We'll figure out life together. Yeah. And that was in our initial years, or maybe year one of since when we met. Yeah. And for you?
For me, I knew I was in love with you when it dawned on me that I couldn't take anyone else. Yeah, there was no room for anyone else.
When was that?
That came after successive decisions, and I knew there's no room for anyone else. There's no. Don't even try. Don't even think about it. You know.
Yeah, and there were many.
Granted, but I just knew.
Oh my gosh.
I really love you.
Oh.
Because there was no room for anyone else. Like.
It's like you were blinded.
It's not even blinded. I think my actions, pursuit, love, the things we shared were so, I don't know how to put it, were so concretized, for lack of a better word, were so final that you're like, okay, looks like it's a done deal.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no, on this matter of connection, I don't think anyone else gets it better than this one. So it's like there was a finality in our relationship as we progressed, that if anyone tried coming in, we're like, too late, too late. You know, like it's done. What you're trying to do has already been done by this person.
Word. Yeah.
So there's no room for anyone else. And I knew I have someone who doesn't leave gaps in how she
Jesus.
relates.
That's so deep, babe.
Don't
leave gaps. I'm a gap filler. My God. Hey, I need it. And at what point in our timeline, when was that?
Again, it's progressive.
Oh, it's been progressive.
It's like building.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You build one brick at a time.
Yeah.
And so you made sure that the brick that was down here was not
Left
faulty.
no gap.
Left no gap. Was not faulty. And you're like, I'm putting another brick.
Jesus.
And you're going to love the next brick.
My goodness.
You put the next brick there. And there's no space. And it's strong.
My goodness. Hey, I feel like we need someone on that. Another thing I've just remembered when you were talking, for me, what was the question? Sorry.
How did you know?
It's that
you're in
time
love
we
with
were
me?
standing somewhere, I think it was late, maybe in the evening or something. And then I was asking you we were like 19, and I'm asking you, when you look into the future, we are driving our dream cars, you've gotten the accolades, you've gotten the awards, you've gotten the career, the jobs, you know, who is that person you'd want to be standing next to you? I don't know if you asked me that question or I asked you.
You asked me.
I asked you. I'm the deep question asker. And for me, the answer was just as solid, it's you. Like, in that moment, 30, 20 years from now, and you are 19, I just need to, I wanted you to be next to me when I'd be, you know, in huge platforms speaking, because I've always wanted to talk in front of people. I've always loved the camera. I just wanted you there. Yeah, so those are the things that made me feel like at that time that this could be a permanent person in my life. Yeah, yeah, and I'm glad. 17 years later, it's you still that I want to be there. You know, clapping in the audience, standing right next to me.
Yeah.
You know, be doing the behind the scenes work. You know, yeah, I love that and I appreciate it. Yeah,
I love it too. I love it.
Ni mimi?
I love it that you're not leaving gaps.
Ish.
You've not been leaving gaps anywhere.
Ish. I like that.
You do a complete job.
My gosh. Hey, total work. Love it. I love that. Is it you? It's me?
Yes, you.
Okay. What are some things you miss about being single?
Hey!
It's been a long time.
Can I get some more coffee? I'm joking.
Yeah. Do you even remember being single?
We got married so young.
Yeah.
We got married so young. But I think it's just the... And it's not, I don't think it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's just when you're single, you're more agile.
Okay.
You're more,
Yeah.
you're able to move around quite easily.
Yeah.
you
Let's
know?
move to South Korea. You'll go.
You can move.
Yeah.
You don't have to consult too many,
Yeah.
ask too many people,
Yeah.
consult when you're single. So you're able,
Yeah.
you're a bit more agile. You're
Yeah.
able to make moves, start a business, move, you know, work. If it doesn't feel like it's the one,
Quit.
start another one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is different now when you're married.
Yeah.
Because now the impact of your decision
Yeah.
is covering a lot more people. So you're not as agile as
Yeah.
you are on some matters, but when you're single, I think that's the agility
For sure.
where you're able to just weave yourself through
Yeah.
things quickly, fast, you know.
You can take a gap year. You know, when you're like single, you know, you can just decide this whole year I'm just gonna sit with my thoughts.
Yeah.
In Diani and backpack the whole place, you know.
Yeah, you can. If you want to go
But
to
now-
school, you can go to
now-
school immediately.
now you
enroll,
cannot do that.
it, you know.
Imagine if
study.
you took a 1 year break from being a husband and dad.
Leave 1 year, 1 day. Why are you even taking 1 day off? There's no time out. There's no time out.
People will come for you there, you know. Yeah.
There's no time out. So,
Yeah.
so that is what I feel single people have as an advantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that I miss.
Yeah.
That you can decide, man, I'm enrolling to school.
Yeah.
I'm trying this, I'm opening this, I'm, you know, trying different things. That, like, there's no, right now, before I even start doing certain things, man, I'm thinking about my wife.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, is it even safe for my children? Will this decision keep me away from them?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Not that I don't want to do the thing,
Yeah.
but I might make a decision that keeps me away from my kids.
Yeah.
Then I decide, not the right time.
Yeah.
So I don't do it. As a single person,
Aye.
what is there to ask? Who is there to
Nothing,
ask?
Whatever,
You do
man.
it.
What do I miss about being single? I honestly can't even remember being single, but I think for me it's the way I used to like listening to music all night. But now my husband doesn't.
No sounds at night.
No sounds, yeah. I used to love listening to music like the whole night. It would be playing in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes when you travel, I do that. Yeah.
Become single when I travel.
Well, not really, but yeah, I do listen to my stuff at night. I love it. I just love at the background hearing something.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like I'm miserable, by the way. I'm not, but it's just answering the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't miss being alone, independent. I don't need to sijui call to ask if I need to buy this thing. I can buy it.
But you don't stop me from buying, right? I think you help me make a better decision, but you can't tell me no. Because I'll be like, what? I'm a grown woman. I make my money, you know? Yeah. Yeah. No, you've not limited me in any way at all. Actually, I think you've even propelled me more and more. So, no, at all. I don't feel limited, inhabited, whatever. No, I don't. It's just that I like listening to music at night.
Okay. All right. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Hey, these questions are deep. Oh,
They're so
they're
nice.
deep.
I like it.
What's one positive change that our marriage has had on you?
Hey, it can't be one, but a positive change our marriage has had on me would be. There's so many, but every day I'm a better person. Every day, even this morning when I woke up, I'm a better person because of this man God gave me. You know, who calls things out of me, who pushes me, who tells me you can do it, who makes me negotiate for better pay. You know, you just always, it's a better every day. It's a better, yeah. So I just love that. I'm like, I can never be, I can't even explain it well, but I'm not the person I was yesterday. You've always just called something new every day. You call something out every day. You expect of me something new because, you know, there's this Julie you see and you won't settle for, Yeah, and that's why I think you feel so bad when I'm in the depressive season. Because you're like, girl, you cannot be stuck here, you know? Yeah. So a positive would be like, every day, just I'm a new person, I'm a better person because of you.
Okay. Sounds good. I love it.
Same question.
I love it. What's made me better in our marriage?
Not positive, one positive.
One positive thing. I think I've become better in all sides. Men, I was suffering.
Yeah.
Mashida zilikuwa mingi.
E.g.
Mashida.
What were the problems?
I just look at my photos. I'm like, dude, you are struggling. Dude, life was hard, man. Dude, you are struggling.
And it wasn't a money issue.
No, it's not even a money issue. There's just a glory that is non-existent. There's just something about peace, calm, companionship that wasn't there. So now I have it, you know.
A grounding.
So you look healthier, you look stronger, you're more composed, you're more driven. I want what's best for us, you know. So those are some of the things I'm like, I love this because they have made me a better person. I'm growing. I'm becoming better. You know, there's no time to chill out. Or to slide back to oblivion.
No.
Like, hey. There's nothing like that. You know, so there's a constant push to become better. And there's someone who's next to you who's like your accountability partner who tells you, by the way, you can't go, you've already grown to this point. We've drawn a line. I can't allow you to what do you call it? Lose altitude. So the more you go up, you draw a line. So I can't allow you to lose altitude, you know? So in every way, quality of relationships I have, quality of life.
Wow.
I was suffering.
That's a big one. Eh?
I was suffering.
I think once in a good, solid, stable relationship, marriage, even what you eat, like, it's better. Like, you know. Like, you know, when the way I'm on your case when you're eating something you should not be eating. The way you're on my case when I'm taking something.
Like yesterday at night, I came from an event. I've eaten properly. I come home late at night.
Midnight.
I go to the fridge. And then the first question you're asking me is, kwani hujakula kwenye umetoka? So I'm like, mbona unanijudge?
You'd have, you know what would have happened? No, you'd have slept feeling very overfed. So you'd be uncomfortable. But you took water and you lalad.
No, I felt judged. I was like,
bro, this is not for judgment. It's just for, seriously, I know you've had a whole 5-course meal.
This midnight thing is not, you won't start doing that.
It's just a mental thing that you feel like when you get home, you have to eat something else.
The way I was so happy, I opened that thing, I was like, man, I want to eat this. Then I was just...
Did you even know what it was?
I could notice energy coming from your side.
Did you know what it was? Dinner? Oh.
Yeah, so
So you knew Wednesdays is fries, so you knew there's some fries and chicken in here.
you know, as in, but you see, that also goes to say that it's, dude, you've eaten. Connie, how many times do you want to eat?
Yeah. Yeah, you make good choice. It's
How many times do
midnight.
you want
Like,
to eat?
let's
It's
sleep.
midnight. It's time to sleep. You know, just chill out.
Late.
You know?
Yeah. Food is not going anywhere.
Kesho ni siku pia.
Hey, marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it my turn?
Yeah.
That's marriage for you. What's something you wish more people knew about you?
Okay. I think I wish people knew that. So here's the thing. People tend to know me based on the space I'm in with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, and this is maybe a function of how you know me, but I wish people knew that there are many sides to Pete,
Okay.
not just one.
Yeah.
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 So there are many sides.
So there are those who know you
There are those who
from
know me as work,
Yeah.
those who know me as family, and then they've interacted with Pete as family, work, church, you know,
Yeah.
and they've framed me based on the environment I interact with them.
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes when they see me doing certain things with you online,
Yeah.
they're like,
Aya.
dude, unafanyanga hizo vitu.
Kariuki,
Naambia,
Kariuki, Kariuki anafanyanga hivyo.
mimi naenda Grammys, you know? You know, so
Yeah.
so they tend to frame me based on the environment
Yeah.
I'm interacting with them. Yeah. So I think just wishing that people knew that there's a lot more.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to this guy than what you think you know.
Yeah. What I wish more people knew about me is, you guys know me as an empath. Do people know that I'm a deep feeler? I feel things deeply. I think so, because I don't
Yeah.
come across as a very, person. What I wish more people knew about me.
Can I say it for you?
Please do, yeah, because I'm trying to,
I
yeah.
think that you care deeply.
Even for strangers.
You care so deeply, and sometimes I think people get sometimes put off because your initial encounter with someone, like I said, is you're strong-willed. You shoot from the hip,
Yeah.
and so sometimes guys are like, hey, okay, this one is not playing,
Yeah.
but it's not coming out of, you know,
Yeah.
it's coming out of deep. You
Yeah.
deeply care
Yeah.
about people.
Yeah.
And so the ones who are courageous enough to cross that, then they see your care. The ones who are like, Julie is not interested with me,
Yeah.
they tend to stop there.
Yeah.
But they don't know how deep you care. By the way, you care so deeply, it's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a blessing and also a curse, if you can say that. Yeah. Because now you get to, like, I can think about a family in Gaza
Yeah,
and it completely paralyzes me,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
As in, I hate seeing human suffering. Like, so those things, sometimes I feel like it's a curse because I'm like, okay, what can I do now? You know? But also it's a blessing because now I get to love on people who are around me and care. Yeah, but sometimes I feel so helpless, you know, especially with world disasters, with things. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of your superpowers is to make people feel special. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's one of your superpowers. And I wish people knew more
Yeah.
that that's Julie. That's who she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not, I'm not here to let's cut through the chase. And so for you, you want to cut through the chase quickly
Yeah.
to now get into that deep care,
Yeah.
which I love,
Yeah.
you know. So you're the kind of person who in a conversation, when the rest of us are hanging on the surface, you go deep. Yeah, you go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2 seconds.
I always see you like trying to
Yeah,
explain
sometimes
to
you're in a
people,
table, I'm
guys,
like-
my wife is like this.
So yeah, I have to make the announcement. I have to warn people and say,
like,
guys,
she goes deep so
she
fast.
goes deep so fast, so watch out. She'll ask you anything from here, you know? So when the rest
Like,
of
how's
us...
your sex life?
Yeah, so... Is SNS is it a family show? Is it,
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so that is good.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
it just shows how deep you can go and how caring you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thank God for that.
Cool. All right. What's a song that reminds you of our relationship?
TID, nyota yangu. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Bongo flavor. Huh? Those are our songs back in the day.
Really?
Suraya. Yeah. Love it. Another song that reminds of. I think it would be mostly of those songs that we used to listen to.
Yeah. I
Initial
think there's a
years.
time when Sauti Sol was carried us through our relationship.
Yeah.
Songs. Well, more for you. Me,
Yeah.
I
I
don't need to be carried by anyone.
Yeah. I love some.
But
of
we
their
did
songs.
that some of
Yeah.
the songs.
Yeah.
So I remember used to play them on repeat, and I
Yeah.
think because there's a part of you after you left and lived in the States,
Yeah.
you really wanted to connect with Kenyan music
Yeah.
and love songs and all. And those were the
Penzi leo
songs.
naenda safari. So I was leaving for
And
university.
then
Na
I'm there,
safari
me,
ni
I'm there
but
looking at you, wondering when are
I'm
you
going to
coming back?
California.
When are you coming back? There's no Facebook, there's no WhatsApp, there's nothing. And I'm there at the airport crying. I'm like, when will you come back?
I'm coming home. Papa Telipa. Mina kuwaza mama. Yeah, those songs
Those are the
carried
songs.
us.
Those are the songs.
Hey, you would feel nice, eh?
Those are
Yeah,
the
I feel
songs.
like they used to write music for me, like, you know, and the same for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now when they started, yeah. But anyway, yeah. So it's all their, I think their first album,
Yeah.
Lazizi, that one was for us,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
their songs represented different things we were going through.
Yeah.
Long
yeah.
distance dating.
Yeah, yeah. Even the whole Java, Lazizi.
We
like
loved
there was
Java.
that, yeah, we were Java all the time.
Yeah.
Buying coffee, and that's the only thing we could afford.
Coffee ama maji ya tap. Yeah. Can I get some water? A sparkling or
Still.
still? Mkono ya mfereji ya tap water. Tap water.
In Java, Kainanga it was so nice, they'll be like, okay, wanakuleta.
Mkono ya tap.
Yani bill ni zero, no umekuwa pa whole day.
It's
My
called
God.
being smart.
I know. That's why we're diehard Java people. Yeah.
All right.
If our relationship was a movie, what genre would it be?
I think family comedy.
Because of why?
I think family comedy.
Why?
Like, I think because of what we represent. Yeah. I think we love family.
Yeah.
We love being
You
goofy.
think our life is comical?
Goofy.
Yeah.
So I love those movies that start
Yeah.
with a famo going out to
Yeah.
sijui, what do you call it?
A road trip.
A road trip
Yeah.
or holiday,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, and I can almost predict what will happen
Yeah,
because
for
I know
sure.
what happens to us. Sijui who has forgotten what. Sijui
Car breakdown.
car breaks down. I
Yeah.
don't know what happens. Sijui. So
That would be it.
that will be family comedy.
I think for me, I would have, you see, the Nigerian movies have part 1, part 2, part 3. I think our life has
Yeah.
had, you know. So the first, maybe from we started dating to maybe year 3 was Notebook. So it's a romantic.
You love not.
I love the Notebook. So it's a romantic, it's intense feelings, it's fighting for love, it's even if you go where, I am there with you, you know. There's that, and then now we get into, life is showing us real stuff, and now we can have to wear
Thriller.
our glasses. It's fighting now,
fighting.
My gun, you know. The way cowboys do their 2 guns like this, you know. Then that phrase, and then now there's now here, I think now in the family comedy, now with children and
nice family
the
comedy.
disasters, and you're just like, how is this my life?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just like, how did you get here?
Yeah.
And even yesterday I was talking to someone, I was saying, I live in so much chaos, but I love it. Like, I wouldn't choose another life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the chaos of somebody's coming and bleeding nose. Somebody stepped on him. Somebody's ear was bitten by Siju. Someone has been stung by something. I love it. Yeah.
So for now, it's a family one. Family
For sure.
comedy. That's me. When we're apart, what do you miss most about me?
I love the way you smell. I love your scent. So if you've not changed the bed sheets, I like sleeping on your side. I also love, not a physical thing, but I miss your presence, because when you're there, I am able to sleep better. The kids are able to sleep better. When you travel, the kids wake up a lot at night. Yeah, so there's just a cover we feel like we don't have when you travel for long. At night, we can hack. But for long, yeah. Yeah, so I miss your scent.
Okay. You need to clarify what scent it is.
It's nice, the
okay.
nice one.
Okay,
Hey, what do you mean?
Oh, good.
You want me to say your deodorant? It's not a
No, not
deodorant,
deo.
it's the whole package. You just smell so good. Yeah. Manly.
Wazi.
Yeah.
Wazi. What do I miss about you when you're apart? So,
Are you laughing?
I miss how when we can just be the two of us somewhere and we just start judging people and we're just whispering in low tones. We're like, Sasa, will you?
Okay, babe, that's not a good thing.
Will you? See, me, that's what I miss. It's Sasa, will you? Ameona tu akaiva.
Okay. What is it called? Is it people reading? There's a word for
No,
it.
it's just fun.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
it's like we add subtitles to life.
Yeah.
Like
Like, don't turn your head, don't turn your head.
don't turn your head, don't turn your head. Then I'm
but
there.
on your left.
Ati, what are you saying? I shouldn't turn my head.
On your left, check it. You know?
Yeah. So I love that it's like we start animating our environment.
Yeah.
Yeah. We start looking at things and then we're adding subtitles.
Yeah.
We're like, Connie, they had a bad night yesterday. Why are they so look like
Even
this?
our
No,
own,
this one.
even our own kids, we do
this
that.
one is looking too happy. Like, what happened? Or you don't like something, or you like something.
Yeah.
So when we're away and I'm somewhere alone,
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, I need the subtitles.
Yeah.
My wife is the one who we
adds
flow along so well,
Yeah.
So I miss that quite a bit. Yeah.
Oh, special. Yeah. So special. When you remember who I was on our wedding day, how have I changed since then? On our wedding day, 10 years ago.
So, of course you've changed.
Yeah.
Changed as a mother, changed as a wife, changed as a friend. So there are many things that have changed along the way. But I can still see the same Julie. Yeah, I can still see the same sparkle, the same glow, the same longing for life, for quality life.
Yeah. Some innocence.
The same happy.
Yeah.
That hasn't changed. It's
Yeah.
actually gotten a lot more better. Happy, lover of life, cheerful.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things that when I see you today and I remember you walking down the aisle and saying I do to you, I can still see your smile. I can still see your I can still hear your laugh.
Yeah.
And those are things that have been there throughout, despite the changes that have happened.
Yeah. So the answer to that question would be, some things have changed, but
Some things have changed. Some
you've
things have
not
remained.
lost you.
Not lost you.
The girl you married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still the girl I married.
Ish.
Yeah. Better
Better
version.
even, right?
Version 3.0,
Right?
4.0, 3.0.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me
getting
change
better.
every year. Nakwambia mi sijui. Hey, what do you remember? When you remember who I was on our wedding day? On our wedding day, how have I changed since then? like, so I remember our wedding day, of course we didn't have children then, but like, just seeing you become a dad has been the most attractive thing ever, Seeing you just getting down and dirty, giving them baths, bedtime. I can't even explain that. It's nothing I would have even predicted. Of course, I'd think about you, how would you be as a dad, but just the reality now that I get to see, it's just beyond anything I would have ever even imagined. Yeah, so I've loved the changes.
Yeah.
With the roles that I've had to come in, the mind shifts,
Yeah.
the roles that you have to play, the things you have to do work-wise, the crowds you're able to move, you're literally running a whole church, a whole organization. It's really nice. I love that. Yeah. I love that change. I think it's been for the best. And I feel like I've not lost my groom as well. Yeah. Yeah. The curious spirit is still in there. The let's explore the world, babe. Let's go, Still there. Yeah. So is it we have a lot of hindrances. We have a lot of people we need to take out before we do anything like that.
Prepare them mentally.
So many
for 2
people,
months.
Manze. Yeah, but it's still there. It's still there. And I love that. Okay. And I like it that when even a short drive, even a 1 hour, 30-minute drive, even from home, maybe to office, even to this studio today, we get to experience snippets of who we were before all these things happened. Yeah, I really cherish those moments.
Love it. I love it. Is it me or you? It's me. Okay. Do I make you a better person, or do you feel like I sometimes hold you back from reaching your potential? Answer wisely. Answer wisely. Answer wisely. We're
already
going home
even
together.
answered that. Yeah. Every day I'm a better person.
Okay.
Yeah, he's at all like, you will not allow me to be weird. Even this whole thing I've said that I've started breaking rules. I'm sure you'll just have a conversation with me later on, like, Ebu, tell me more about that thing, You don't like when I start gravitating towards something that it's not me.
Yeah.
Right? So you always just push me into the right path. You always just push me into being more godly, being more involved, being more in touch, trying to unbundle my feelings so that you get to the bottom of something. Because now when I am upset or something, I tend to generalize. I'll blame the president. I'll blame my housekeeper. I'll blame, as in, it's so broad. So you're like, Julie, let's just get down to the nitty-gritty of this. What's this? And maybe it's just I need 2K. So you're like, okay, shika 2K. Yeah, so you've made me better in that regard. Yeah, in so many ways. Sometimes I tell you, you're also like a therapist to me. Yeah. So for sure. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. But is there a point where I wasn't making you better?
Where are you? The last part of that question is
there a point where you are feeling I was holding you back?
I don't think there's a time I've ever come to you with something and you've told me no. But you are very careful about the people I surround myself with. That's the only time I get no from you. Yeah, the guys will just hear me saying, yeah, we are meeting with so-and-so, and you'll be like, no, I don't think. I might need you to tread carefully here or slow down. Yeah. Yeah. When it comes to people around my life, yeah, you're very particular, and most of the times you're so right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you've ever held me back. Also, because I'm also very strong-willed. I'm like, bruh, I'm
the more reason to hold you back. Yeah, I don't think I do.
No, I don't think that's not even your personality. I think you give someone you'll give them your opinion, and then now you let them decide. Yeah. Is there anything that you feel like you can't or do not like talking about with me? Expound. Is there anything you feel like you can't or don't like talking about with me? Expound.
I don't think it's a particular thing. It's the state we are in when we are talking about that thing. So it's not the thing. I can talk to you about anything. And we do talk about anything.
Yeah.
I think this whole thing about timing usually comes in sometimes, or the state we are in.
Yeah.
All right, because sometimes I feel when maybe we're going through something, and then we want to solve or handle or get out of that thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes the state in which we're in, and when that conversation comes up, sometimes I don't like it. Okay? So let me give you an example. So, like I told you, and you know this, when I feel like I've not figured something out,
Yeah.
then that's the time you want us to talk about it and figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm like I know we need a solution,
Yeah.
but my mind is still closed
Or
on
your
the
tank
matter.
is empty at this
My
moment.
mind is closed on the matter.
Yeah.
Even me, I need answers, and I don't think this is the right time to try and figure out, because in my mind, if we don't figure it out as we're talking about it, it'll leave us at a worse state. Because I'm like, okay, so why then did we talk about it if it wasn't to move things forward?
Yeah.
So it's not the what of what we're discussing, it's just the state in which we're in when we're discussing a matter or when we're handling something.
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm like, hey, okay. For me, I'm telling you about myself, most of the time, it's when I've not yet figured things out.
Yeah.
And then you come and you want a solution.
Answers, right now.
And I'm like, see, we go first to record some things and then we'll be back, So that's it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you feel like you can't or don't like? I don't like talking about money. Budgets.
You like spending, you don't like talking about it.
It's true, Mr. Kata. Yeah, but yeah. Budgets, babe,
Let's
I
do
feel,
the spending. You can talk about it with
babe,
someone
you're
else.
making me look like I'm irresponsible. Guys, I'm not irresponsible. But yeah, me when you start doing budgeting, I
you
get an
hate it.
instant headache.
You
As
hate
in
it,
like,
by the way.
hey,
You start pulling out the spreadsheets and CG projections and concept that thing, you hate it.
Yani, I feel like I'm getting malaria. Wait, I don't like it at all.
Vile mimi nakwanga hapo tu cash flow projections, sijui what we're,
Please.
the line is crossing at this point. You're like,
No,
which line?
I don't wanna hear.
Ain't no line.
I don't wanna hear anything. Yeah, I don't like talking about budgets.
Yeah.
They make me very nervous. But also I think it's an opportunity also for some healing. Maybe I need some financial healing.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like a trauma there that makes me feel that way.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or you just don't like that side of it.
I hate it. I really
You
do.
like making it
And spending
and
it.
spending it.
Praise the
Whatever
Lord.
happens in between
I
is
don't
none of my
care.
business.
Oh my God, that sounds so responsible.
No.
Yeah.
No,
This
it's
was
not.
fun. I love that. I like it. I
Man,
really liked it.
What a wonderful conversation. I loved it.
Awesome.
I think I've said things here today that I don't think I've ever said.
Yeah. You're a deep man. I love that. Dear husband, yeah, like I feel, and I think I tell you this every day, even sometimes randomly at night, I'll wake you up and just say, thank you for marrying me. Thank you for giving me this beautiful life. Despite the challenges and everything that has happened with us, and you're still navigating even now. But I feel like you have really embraced God, and with that, it's given you such a solid ground, such a solid barricade, and you're able to shelter us even despite the world being on fire. And there's a lot of safety that I feel that I don't think money can buy. No security company can offer that. It's just a cover that I feel. And I think our children feel it as well. So I really thank you for that. It's that safety that you've given me from the time we started dating. As kids, into college life, into our first jobs, I knew you'd had my back whenever I'd want to quit. I remember when I was done being in the US for college, you're the first person I told, and you had my back despite it being such a scary, risky moment, because you know what it meant to my parents for me being there. But you are like, you know what, I got your back regardless. Whatever decision you make, I have your back. So you've always just been that person, that landing ground that is very solid. You see these guys who skydive in Diani, and You know, they don't land in the ocean. They come to the beach where
Yeah.
it's solid. So you are that to me in a lot of ways, I call you randomly during the day because I feel you'll guide me. You will make me make this decision. You will help me navigate that. I need to spend this amount of money on this random sale. You help me in that regard. So I really thank God for that. That you've been consistent with every word you've said. You've never gone back and changed anything from day one. You know, I'm going to marry you one day. We'll build this life one day. We will have this, we will do this, we will do that. You've never gone back and said, I regret, or I wasn't thinking straight. You mean what you say. And I love that you're very careful with your words. So you don't throw careless words. That's such a gift. And I pray God gives me that gift as well. That you just don't holler for the sake of saying it, you know? Yeah, it's been such a beautiful ride. And nowhere near the end. Literally still in the beginning. You know, guys are usually married for 60 years. So at 10, we're still in infancy. Yeah. Yeah. So I am so excited for what lies ahead. I am really looking forward to watching our kids get into their teenage years. Us getting into this new decade of our marriage, where adulting is now pro max, but I feel like we are well equipped for that. God going ahead of us, helping us navigate the economic situation, all the pressure that comes with life. I know we have each other because we've always been a team. We've always been a team. We attack things together. We don't attack each other. And that's such a privilege and that's such a blessing. So thank you for being random with me. Thank you for doing big, small things with me. This social media space, I know it's not what you signed up for, but here you are with me in it. And I think you're finding your foot in it. I really love that you do this with me, despite it not being your number one thing, right? That you're willing to support me, to be there with me, to help me grow this path, this career. Yeah, it's something I don't take for granted. For helping me negotiate my contracts, reading through my contracts. That's such a blessing. Oh my God, that's such a blessing. These things can make your head explode. So I really love that you like to get down and dirty with me in that area. I enjoy doing ministry with you. I enjoy doing life, career, children, family stuff. But I pray that in the midst of all this, we won't forget who we are, what we fight for, what we live for, what makes us Kariukis. So, yeah, just know I love you from the bottom of my heart. And this thing is forever. Forever. Always remember me, Macau. I will find you. Huh? I will find you. Anyway, yeah. Just know forever. Like God is our anchor, and with Him we know we won't potea. Yeah. Love you for life.
Wow. Okay. I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for sharing that. I truly appreciate. Dear Julie, my wife, from the first day I met you, sijawai lala njaa. Anyway, so
Welcome, Sunny.
I think for me, the life I've had with you has been the most meaningful part of my life. Your love, your care, your wisdom, your laughter. Yeah. You fill our house with laughter. You fill my life with laughter. You have added color to my life.
Yeah.
You've added depth to my life. You've helped me see things in ways I wasn't able to see them before. And now that I sit here today, and as you've had this conversation, I'm realizing that God has used you to complete the different stages of my life. You leave no gap, you love hard, you care deeply, and to think that I'm the first beneficiary of Julie and what she has to offer is a big blessing for me. Yeah. And I want to guard this jealously, completely, and not lose it for anything. Thank you for the nights with our kids. Thank you for exploring the world together, praying together, working together, trying out things together, first time, you know. Thank you for 3 amazing boys. Amazing. They're amazing boys. You've done a good job as a mom. I love you deeply, deeply. And that is also because I'm not deficient in any way, because you've been there for me. And God has used you to patch things in my life that no one else would have patched them. So thank you for the 10 years we've been together. We have a lot more to do together, and I love this phase. You know, you're becoming more beautiful.
Hey.
I don't know if I'll be able to handle you. You know, at some point, I'm like, hey.
Oh my word.
Security, where are you? I need someone to follow my wife, you know.
Manze, bodyguard, my friend.
Yeah, becoming more beautiful, you're becoming more
Thank you.
graceful, you're becoming more loving, you're becoming more confident, you know. I love it. And I love this phase and this version of you, as I've always loved every version of you. Yeah. Thank you for everything. I love your smile. I love your hands. I've always loved your hands. Yeah, I love them. So thank you for saying yes to me. Thank you for agreeing to marry me. And thank you for remaining and sticking by me and being committed throughout.
Oh, do you know it's exactly 11 years since you proposed to the date?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Wait,
November.
30th. Yeah. The end of
so around
November.
this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
11 years.
Okay.
Yeah. I love you too.
Okay.
Forever.
Forever.
Eh? Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna get hotter and hotter.
Nakusho. Why is the fan?
It's a wrap.
Oh my gosh, I'm building, right? I feel like it's my first day. It's my first date. My heart feels very full. I feel clear and super loved. I feel good.
I feel warm and fuzzy. Sometimes just stepping away from the grind and just sharing some heartfelt moments with the love of your life is great. I actually think, I know. Sometimes we view life facing things, not facing each other. So had an uninterrupted time facing my wife.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Yeah.
Awesome. You can find me at Julie K on Instagram. That's where I do most of my content. Julie Kariuki also on TikTok. And at Life Reels, that's our podcast that we do together with my husband. And at R South, that's the church we lead in Karen Waterfront Mall.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at pete.kariuki. You can also look for Inuka Leadership, which is our leadership program. And if you're looking for a church, we are based at the Waterfront Mall, inside the mall. You can also check us out at Ruach South.